If she could make you, then she could break you. And that's a problem because she should never be able to make you or break you. And when you start believing in what she is or trying to live up to who she wants you to be, that's when she gonna break you. You know what I mean? Because your confidence ain't in yourself. It always starts with self. That's what you gotta remember. That's what you always gotta know. You are who you are. There's no more body more special than you, so you treat yourself special first at all times. And if she ain't living up to who she's supposed to be in your mind, then she has to go, period. But if you give her the power to make you with nice words and she becomes your rock when you supposed to be the rock, then it's going to be a problem. That's why you could never, ever be about how she feeling about some shit. It got to be about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And it's about how you feel about self. Because if it ain't about how you feel about self, you're going to be taking what she say and take what she say to heart. You know what I'm saying? Which you could never do because she could switch it up at any time. And that's on her. She's allowed to switch it up. But you as a man, you should always be able to stand firm, correct, and know who you are as a man so you do not ever go astray. You know what I'm saying? And when you go astray, you get right back on track because you know who you are. But once you be like, oh, I love her like a square and start following her footsteps and she's able to tell you how to be a man, then it's going to be a problem. Whether she's trying to tell you how to get a job, how you supposed to manage your money, how you supposed to dress, how you supposed to do anything that you supposed to be doing as a man. She could be an assistant, but you cowards, y'all start to let her do shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start to let her run your whole life. And when she run your life, it could be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Because once you start believing in her word over what you are, knowing who you are, that's when you finish. Because it could be a time where you are standing on your square and she feels some type of way. She got a problem. Now she gonna start instigating and talking how she feel and talking how she mad about something, calling you names. You start to go for the name calling. You might have to stay with her. You might be on bad times now. Now you a bum. You this and that. But you can't even remember who you are. You think you who she telling you are. Because you don't still have no confidence in yourself as a man. I don't care how bad it gets. I don't care how much you fall off. If you still breathing like the song say, if your heart is still beating, then time ain't up. It's time to keep rolling. You know what I mean? If she ain't ready to help you and be an assistant to you, she got to go. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't a good cheerleader, you got to fire her. You know what I mean? Y'all be holding on to these women. They ain't even good cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? They be cheering for the other team, basically. They ain't giving you no type of satisfaction, no type of healing, no relief. It's always relief over grief. I'm going to keep telling y'all that. To learn that. It's always relief over grief. So that's why I'm saying if she could make you, then she could break you. It's always about taking the positive. Because if you could take the positive, but if you take it too strong, she could tell you negative, and you could take that just as well. So it's always about how you feel about some shit. It's about you. It's always going to be about you in these segments and Thinking Men's Therapy, whether you're wrong or whether you're right. But once you start to think like, oh, she's my all, she's my everything, then now you fucking up. It's all about you being your all, your everything. She's your assistant. She's on the team. That means you definitely got to take care of her. But if she fall off, then you got to pick her up. You can't be down yourself. And when you fall off, she got to cheerlead for you. She ain't strong enough to pick you up because she just emotional as you going to be when you falling off. That's why you stay strong. You know what I'm saying? You stay strong through the adversity so you could pick her up and yourself up at the same time. But if you in adversity and she ain't trying to cheerlead you in the right direction and you start believing the bullshit she telling you, then that's when she break you. that's when you become broken. That's when it become a problem. That's when you become a depressed man. That's when you want to put hands on her. That's when you want to hurt her and start to do things instead of solving the situation, instead of solving the problem. Because why? You are believing what she telling you now. You believing that it won't be better tomorrow because she told you it won't be. You believe you a bum now because you lost your job and she said you won't. If she ain't trying to help you, the situation, she got to go on a long fucking vacation. Put her on the coldest of ice because she is not a help. Then an assistant is supposed to be assisting. That's what a woman is supposed to be to you, an assistant. If she ain't assisting, she got to be missing, period. And if you ain't ready to cut her off and leave her missing, then you's going to be a punk yourself, learning and listening to her. And while she's breaking your ass down to the point where you become a broken man, ready to crash out like a dummy. You know what I mean? Because that's what a dummy do. He crash out. When you see the wrecks, you know what I'm saying? When you see the crash dummies, what they do, they crash dummies. They crash, they wreck. You know what I mean? You's a dummy when you crash out, especially over a woman. A lot of you guys, I want to crash out over a woman because she motherfucking doing what she want to do, or she told you how she feel about you. If she told you how she feel about you and it's negative, you should take that and know that it's over. You should know the respect is gone. She told you your fucking university sucks. And if she tell you the university sucks, she about to start pissing in the hallways. So it's time to cut her off. That's why it's always about what's in your head. Fuck what's in hers. That's why he's a sucker when you fall in love like a square. All that Romeo shit, leave it in the books. Believe in yourself. And a woman who believes in you too. If she don't believe in you, once that belief in you is gone, it's time for her to go. This has been Thinking Men's Therapy, and we out.
Thinking Men's Therapy, bring the truth to the youth till our law takes me the with a third.